Oh, hey, I don't give a love to fuck about what them bitches got to say. Till they put me on that nigga gay. I'm on West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Oh, fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got a 100 hanging out the AR, I got a picture hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous submissive, she glad to be with me. And that ain't Putin like Batman, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Respect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitching the different breed of black men. We don't do the back thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't hold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some way. I would never take up as a place. When the law with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck the shit. We want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, yeah, hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like when they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in the with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. But business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I send with the gun with the slide. For real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like, them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general, yeah, hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all don't fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, pop, pop.
like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's it, the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. At the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one West, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. Shit get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Shit that hate make it to the featherweights. Niggas claim they hard, but they sweeter than a Debbie cake. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gun shy. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? From one West, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, it get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one West, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die. Skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one West, go to war with everybody.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed it, nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got rigor soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is 9-step. When you dropping that fire, pressure smash, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspire. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work. fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in that attic like they in Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See, I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I did it. He's nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. This obstacle sat in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in his dress. She a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box. I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous. I bought brand new parabellums. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback. This is Rudy Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building.
Yeah.
So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man. Rudy Speech, man.
One West fitted,
Understand, I break it down right quick,
don't
though.
forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got a million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake tats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun young and down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot you. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not in China. My conglomerate wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring karma. Took off, pressure applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. That I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West ball put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designers charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain a $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. Is you the homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, yeah. that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I'm gon' let him have it. Hey, like you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Bro, this is the new era of auto-tune.
Shawty $1 million.
Back row.
This shit gon' ride.
You'll never see another nigga like this. Used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks, and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Times of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that are poly grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury. I got 2 jits. If I can't make it do for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Waiting on this war been my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war been my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her. They don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on the face, but it's not concealing the pain. It's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Lighters in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. You can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life.
Boy, you there?
Oh, Colin.
Oh, most high in Christ is perfect. I clap it up. I shalom, Yahaba Shem Yahshua Barakatah to all the brothers. Shalom, Atah Shem Yahshua to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Product Knowledge. Father 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Deacon Johanna. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And today we're going to be talking about fixing black and brown marriages. A second. We're going to be talking about fixing black and brown marriages because here in America, our marriages are not up to par. Our marriages are not at what they're supposed to be. They're not at their peak. Right now, a lot of our marriages are destroyed because of the system that America has set up, teaching our women that they've got to be alone, that they've got to be on their own, and they've got to depend on America instead of depending on the black men. But the truth is, the black woman, you're going to have to depend on the black men in the near future because you're not going to be able to depend on America any further because America is falling faster than we know it. But this black, Hispanic, and Native American marriage is one of the most important things that we have to keep upright because it's it's a foundation of our nation. I mean, you have to have families that are running correctly. You have to have families that are running correctly so that you could have perfect communities, so that you could have a nation. Because, like I said, it takes a family to build a community, and then a community to build a nation. So, starting with the family, you have to build up the family. That's what you have to do. Damn, I can't even pull this up. But us as a people, we cannot go around and be with these other nations because these other nations are a danger to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And we look at these people like we can rely on them or that we could be with them. That we could be with them. And the next thing you know, we'll end up being unalived. We'll end up being dead. Just like what happened to this sister. It says a 23-year-old black woman who made it clear she preferred white men over black men was stabbed to death by her boyfriend a month after filing a restraining order. He then went head on into a car and set himself on fire. This is what happens when you decide to rely on the system of America. When you decide to, instead of getting with a black man, you get with a white man. This is what happens. This is what happens to a lot of our sisters. They end up going missing or end up being unalived by their boyfriend. This is what happens. And this is why it's so important that you stay away from oppressors. That's why it's so important that you stay away from white people. I mean, this is the lesson that we should have learned from the very beginning. We should have took this lesson. We should have learned from King Solomon. Because many times have us getting with these people, us joining hand and us interracially marrying with these people has destroyed us. It's destroyed us. And this is a time that right now, if you get with these white people, you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going on in their head because these people are so depressed that they're an endangerment to themselves. Not just you, but to themselves. That's why it's so important that you are with your own people instead of getting with these people. But America has taught you that it's okay to join with everybody. They have made you turn a blind eye to the dangers that they are, that the danger, the endangerment that they are. Give me First Peter. Damn, my phone is not. Give me First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7.
Hold on one count.
You got it?
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7.
Come. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Because we're gonna fix Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American marriages. We're gonna fix them. In the ISUBK, we are here to fix Black, Hispanic, and Native American marriages. That's what we're here to do. We're here to fix these marriages because in the world, and here in the USA, in America, they have been destroyed. They have been systematically destroyed. I mean, you got to think back, way back then, Black, Hispanic, and Native American marriages were perfect. They were good. They were strong. But because they were strong, you were strong, Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Your marriages were strong, and you were strong. And you being strong is a hard battle for the oppressor. It's a hard battle. So what did he have to do? He had to destroy your marriage. He had to destroy your marriage so that he could come up against you. Because when you work together, when you have strong families and strong households, it's very hard to come up against you. It's very hard. So he had to separate you. Just like he had to separate you from the Lord. Because it's very hard to come up against you when you have the Lord on your side. It's very hard when you're all together in one. Go ahead.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live with your wives.
Wait,
And
wait. Hold on, hold on. This First Peter 3 and 7.
Connor, I had to look it up.
Did you put King James version?
Uh, la,
That's probably what it is. Gotta
oh,
put King James version.
Slovakia. I got it.
Go ahead.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
Hmm. This is going to the husbands. It's saying dwell with them according to knowledge. Because first of all, we don't even know how to dwell with each other according to knowledge. We don't know how to dwell with each other. When you think of the Black, Hispanic, and Native American women here in America, you think of fighting all the time. You think of police being called. That's what you think of because that's what we've been taught here in America. That's what we've been taught. That's what you think of when you think of a Black or Hispanic marriage. You think of fighting. You think of child support because that's what we've been taught. Our sisters have been taught to rely on the system of America so much so that now it's a normity. It's a normity that a sister will go to the system of America and depend on the system of America to be able to eat food and give food to the children. For housing, they depend on America instead of depending on the Black man. And that's exactly what that's exactly America's plan. We're for the Black, Hispanic, and Native American woman and man to be split. Keep on read it again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life.
Read that again. It's like started from the top.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge,
And you gotta dwell with them
giving
according to knowledge. You
fuck,
gotta live with them according to what? You gotta live with them according to what?
knowledge.
Yeah, according to knowledge. Meaning you're not living with them according to emotions. You're not running on emotions. See, why a lot of relationships don't work is because everything is ran on emotions. You have the woman who already is an emotional creature as it is, but then if you have the man running on emotions also, it makes things a lot harder, and it makes the relationship un, it just doesn't work. It's not gonna work because everything's being ran off emotions. The slightest thing happens, you know what happens in a relationship that is ran off emotions? The slightest thing happens, that relationship is gonna be over right then and there. That's why most of these relationships are over because everything is ran on emotions. They get together, they're having a big emotional party. Everything's so emotional. The love and what they so call love, the feeling in their heart, the warm feeling, the the butterflies is what they call it. They're having the feelings. They're running everything off of their feelings, and they're going and having that big old party, the big old marriage. But as soon as everything's over, what's happening? Habal.
Slovakia.
I said, as soon as everything, like, as soon as the marriage is over, as soon as the party is over, as soon as all that is over, what's happening?
Uh, as soon as the marriage is over,
The party. As soon as
the part.
mhm.
As soon as the marriage is over and the party,
As soon as the
Slovakia.
party. Hmm?
which way? What do you mean? As soon
Oh,
as the marriage is over, like
it's like
divorce or
the marriage, like the party, the ceremony that they have.
oh their husband and wife.
According to what we're talking about.
According to what we're talking, so like I don't know.
See, what happens is they end up getting divorced. They're having a divorce party already. They're fighting and they're talking about getting divorced because it was only for the Instagram. That's what it was for. These parties and these weddings that you see on Instagram, they're fake because as soon as they be over with, they're leaving each other. They're talking about breaking up. They're talking about, oh, I can't stand this. Oh, and they're leaving. They're out of there. They're gone because now they can't stand each other. When in fact, they didn't even get to know each other in the first place. They never even started to get to know each other. See, this is why we have to dwell with each other according to knowledge. You have to dwell with this woman according to knowledge as soon as you meet her, meaning from the very beginning. I mean, you gotta scope this woman out. You can't just get with this woman and then just get with her. Decide that you're gonna get married instantly like that. You have to scope her out. You got to really think: is this the woman that you're going to spend the rest of your life with? You got to think this is the woman that's going to be raising your children. You got to think about these things, and you have to decide whether or not you want this woman to raise your children, whether you want this woman to be your rest. You got to think about those things. Whether this woman is going to be the woman that gives you peace. You got to think about these things, but because we dwell with the emotions, all we're thinking about is getting the box instantly, getting the box and having the big, marriage party because it's going to be so emotional and for the gram. That's all we're thinking about. It's all we're thinking about. We don't think about whether or not this woman's going to really help me in the times of need. Is this woman going to really help me when I'm struggling? Is she really going to be there for me whenever I'm down and bad, whenever I have no money? Is she going to leave me when I get fired from my job? That's what we don't think about. We don't think about those situations because we don't think they'll ever happen. We don't think they'll ever happen at all. But those are the things when getting with a woman, right? Those are the things you have to think about. And in those times, you cannot be emotional. You can't be emotional. Now, during the marriage, you definitely can't be emotional. You can't be emotional because she's already emotional. The woman is already emotional. So for the men, you have to be the men that dwells with her according to knowledge. That it is not just doing what America tells you to do, what popular belief tells you to do. No, you got to dwell with her according to wisdom. That is according to the Bible. Because what does popular belief tell you to do? That wait, you got to make that woman happy as most happy as possible. You got to make her either. But shoot, what do they say? A happy wife is a happy life. No, a happy wife is a miserable life. That's what it is. Because she doesn't know what she wants, and she's never satisfied. Never ever satisfied. All she wants is she's gonna take and take and take, and that's how our women have been taught. Just like America, take and take and take. Read that from the top again.
Hold on one comment. So like First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge.
You gotta dwell with them according to knowledge. You gotta know how to be a husband first. That's what is going to build strong marriages. That's what's gonna take to build strong marriages. In the world, we don't get taught how to even be a husband. I seen a video of a sister, right? And she was saying, "Man, it was a dyke sister, and she was saying that she's scared of being with another woman because they're so emotional. They're so emotional. But she couldn't get with the man because she's never been taught how to love a man. And then she said she realized that none of her family members were taught how to love a man. Were taught how to nurture and treat a man. Was never taught it. And that's majority of our people. We're not taught how to love each other. We're not taught on how to deal with each other. Same for our men. We're not taught how to deal with our women according to knowledge. We're not taught on how to deal with the woman or even how to pick a woman. We're just taught, oh, you got to get the box, right? You got to get that box. You got to go in. You got to smooth game, and you got to get that box. We just taught how to get them. That's it. We're not taught how to keep each other. We're not taught how to fight for our marriage, to fight to stay together. Not taught how to do those things, but we're taught how to get that box and then move along. We're like professional heartbreakers. But read that again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife.
What does it say? Read that again.
Salakia. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife.
Giving honor unto thy wife. Like, you got to give honor unto your wife. Imagine being, it's just like how we get treated by the oppressor. You do so many things that are great, that are amazing, but they're all looked over. They're all looked over, and everything that you do wrong is looked at. You just look at the wrong, and then nothing you do is ever put in recognition. Nothing at all. You go every day and you do so much hard work, and then all of a sudden you receive nothing at all. You have to honor thy wife. Us as men, we have to honor our wives, giving them honor. For this, you know what? What does the word honor even mean? Habal?
Salakia.
What does the word honor even mean?
Like respect.
Look it up.
Hold on, Khan. I got it.
Go ahead.
Honor, high respect, great esteem.
Read the next definition. Dang, is that what?
At a essence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct. Conventional standard of conduct, Slovakia.
So, do you have a third definition?
La.
And mine does. Well, or honor, meaning recognition or praise. So the meaning recognition or praise. You have to give your wife recognition for the things that she does right. Because if you don't, then she's going to end up living her life miserably. Just like how we live our lives miserably here in America. We get no recognition for the things that we do. We get no recognition for going out and building all these buildings and doing all these crazy things that nobody else could ever do. We get no recognition or praise for it. But you know who gets the praise for it? The oppressor. And the thing is, we can't be like the oppressor. We cannot be like the oppressor at all. So you have to give recognition and praise to your woman. A good woman deserves it. I mean, she deserves honor. Read it again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife.
Honor unto your wife. It's good to give recognition or honor unto the wife that deserves it. I ain't saying to a woman that doesn't deserve it. Don't give it. Nah. It's to a woman that deserves it. To a woman who actually puts forth the effort. Woo, to do what she is supposed to do. She puts forth the effort to go in and take care of your people, to help you on your mission, to help you with the things that you need help with. I mean, that's what she is. She's a helpmate that helps you. And if she's putting forth the effort to help you with whatever you need help with, then you should give her the praise and recognition. But what's is the terrible root in every marriage is selfishness. A lot of marriages are they think about the things that they can get instead of the things that they can provide for each other. I want to tell you something. A marriage is not gonna work when each party is thinking about thinking about themselves and what they can get from this relationship. But a marriage is only gonna work when each person is thinking about how much they can give to this person. How much can I do for this person? How much can I give to you? How much can I do for you? It'll only work when both sides are doing that. What can I do for you? Wake up. What can I do for him today? What can I do for this woman today? It's not going to work if you have both of them trying to do what they want to do, thinking about themselves. But we have to think about each other. That's the only way that a marriage will work. Read that again.
Hold on, come on. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife.
Honor. I mean, there's an honor that you give to a ruler. There's an honor that you give to a servant. There's an honor that you give to a brother. There's an honor that you give to an officer, or there's an honor that you give to a cat or a dog. But us, our relationships, we give no honor to each other, which is crazy. We'll give honor to our boss. Women will give honor to their boss, but they won't give honor to the man. They'll be so quick to give honor to their boss and recognition to their boss, but they will be butt heads toward their husband. Man, they will give honor towards everything else but our woman. And we cannot be like that. We have to give honor unto each other. Keep on.
As unto the weaker vessel.
As unto a weaker vessel, because the woman is a weaker vessel. Like I said, she's full with emotions. So her being the weaker vessel, you have to be there to honor her whenever she does right. You have to be there to honor her when she does good. It's just like when you do for your children. You see your children do something and they do it right. You're gonna give them honor for it. You're gonna give them praise for the things that for getting good grades. You're gonna give them praise for getting good grades. Well, you might give them $10, like Commander General, or no, like General Muhammad does when he sees children that are being right. He gives them money when they're acting right. He gives them praise. He gives them honor. When these children are acting right, you're supposed to give them praise and honor. And it's the same thing for that woman. She's the weaker vessel. You have to give her honor for when she does right and be able to correct her whenever she does wrong. You have to be able to properly correct this woman, because When it comes down to relationships in America, in the world, we don't know how to correct the woman. A lot of brothers do not know how to correct women, but instead they take it a whole nother level and end up ruining the whole relationship. Read that again.
Oh no, come on. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7. Likewise ye husbands dwell with them, according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel.
Giving honor unto the wife. You got to understand that there's a thing that women are not capable of doing the same thing as men. There's a line for women and then there's a line for men. As of men, men are expected to do more things and be able to handle more situations and go through more problems. But women, being the weaker vessel, they're not expected to go through certain things that a man would. That's why when they do certain things that are correct, you have to give them honor because they're not able to handle the mental capabilities as a man is. They're not able to handle these things. Like a man going through all these struggles and different things, he's able to stay calm during these things. But a woman, she finna freak out. She finna freak out because she can't handle it because she's the weaker vessel. She's the weaker vessel, and we have to deal with them according to knowledge, showing them the way through every situation. We gotta be there for them to be able to make it through every situation because they can't make it on their own. They let them make their own decisions, and they'll destroy themselves like they've been doing. Read that one more time.
1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise ye husbands dwell with them, according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, as the weaker vessel,
As the weaker
and
vessel.
as and as being heirs together of the grace of life.
Read that again. Read that part again.
And as being heirs together of the grace of life.
And being heirs together as the grace of life.
That your prayers be not hindered.
See, that's something that has been pushed on our people. The battle of the sexes, thinking that we have to fight against each other. That's something that has come from white women and white men from America. Something that we have been taught to believe that we have to fight against each other. That, oh, I don't need no man or I don't need no woman. That we don't need each other when in fact we absolutely need each other here in this captivity, here in these times, because the Lord made us to dwell with each other. It's like those people who go out and say, "Oh no, you ain't supposed to eat meat. No, you're supposed to be a vegan." When the Lord put cows on the earth for you to eat, their whole purpose in life was for you to eat. And then now you're not even acknowledging. You're like, nah, we're gonna throw that away. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with being a vegan, but blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we have to stop fighting against each other. We have to stop fighting against each other because that's exactly what the oppressor wants. You're falling right into his trap as soon as you go out and you say you don't want that man. And that's why a lot of us end up getting unalive, because we'll say we don't want that man and we'll go get up with a white man. We'll go get with the white man. And look what happened. Brought out what happened to that sister, and now she's gone. Now she's missing because she decided that she did not want to be with the black man. She didn't want to be with her own people. Instead, she wanted to go with and be with Tommy. I think I actually got his name. I don't know. She wanted to go and be with. How am I doing that? With whatever this dude's name was. She wanted to go and be with this white dude. Dang, it's even more. She said, white people never seem to love me as much as I have loved them. Sigh. We hate niggas over here. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would love to live like a white person in New Orleans that make the city look so not dirty. Oh, Kurt, I don't know if I want a white man anymore. They be having all types of problems. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. See, at first she was all for a white man. She was all for a white man saying, "Oh, we hate niggas over here. We hate black people over here." And then at the end, she states, "I don't know if I want a white man anymore because they got all types of problems." That's correct. White people have all types of problems, especially in their mind. They are full of depression. They're psycho in the mind, and they need to be analyzed. But we ignore the danger that they have, and that we ignore the danger that they have. We ignore the danger that they bring. We ignore it. She said, "Make the city look not dirty." You know, white people are actually the most dirtiest people. I mean, they're one of the most dirtiest people. Before white people, or before we came, white people used to never even take baths. Never took baths. We had to teach white people how to take baths, how to properly use the restroom, how to properly clean themselves. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are some of the most cleanest people. And even our whole culture is clean. Everything about us is clean. That's why you get meat, right? You eat a steak. You eat it fully cooked. You don't eat it with the blood all just dripping out because that's disgusting. That's unclean. But they do that. They'll go and they get their steak blue rare. But you'll get it cooked all the way because you are a clean people. You're clean people. That's why you take showers and use a rag. White people, they use their hand. It's nasty. They don't shoot. Some of them don't even use soap. Some of them don't even use deodorant. And talking about they make the place look clean. They're some of the dirtiest peoples ever. They're some of the dirtiest people on the face of the earth. Hey, see, this is what I see right here is Stockholm syndrome. She said that white people never seem to love me as much as I love them. White people have never loved us. White people have never showed compassion or any love towards us. But we show all the love towards them. We show so much love towards them, towards white people, and they have never shown any love towards us. But we still choose to love them. We still choose to love them and completely skip the fact that they're completely dangerous. That they have such a hatred towards us. And we'll go and get with them and we'll be unalived. That's what happened. So there's another video where a brother was hanging out with these white people. You know, I decided to look on his page and what I seen was this is not good because he was talking about how he hanging out with people tell him not to hang out with white people, right? And he says these white people will always be 10 toes down for him. They'll always be 10 toes down for him. Well, there wasn't 10 toes down for him when he was drunk. Because the video that was put out of him being drunk and these white people not caring for him. These white people sitting here, instead of helping this brother when he needed help, they poured milk on him. They poured milk on his head instead of helping this brother get sober. See, we don't do that over here. When a brother is drunk or is intoxicated, we help our brothers. We give them water. We give them a drink of water or some food. White people, they think it's a game. They think it's a game, and they finna pour more water or more milk on your head. They finna do stupid stuff. They finna write Sharpies on you. They finna play a game or prank you. They finna do all that, but we don't do that to each other. We're not finna go out and pour milk on each other's head and laugh at each other like it's funny, especially when we're in really need of help. When they're really not feeling good. That's white people. They mocked at him while he was at his lowest. But read that scripture again.
So like yeah, First Peter,
Go.
Chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
See, black and Hispanic and Native American women, we've been taught to go against each other. We've been taught to fight against each other. Like here in America, when in fact we absolutely do need each other. And it's time for us to learn how to love one another, how to stay and keep a marriage going. We don't even know how to do that. We don't even know how to treat one another. We have to learn the fundamentals first. You have to learn the basics, and those come with learning how to love one another. You can only do that here at ISUBK. I'll read that scripture again.
Con. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
See, you have to treat each other correctly. Because if you're not treating each other correctly, then your prayers are not going to be heard. They're going to be hindered because you're not treating each other right. Read that one more time.
Con. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
And see, if you're not doing according to what the Lord, if you're not treating each other right, according to how the Lord wants you to treat each other, and you go out and you pray for some things, it's going to be hindered. The Lord's not going to hear them because you're not treating each other according to knowledge. You're not dealing with that woman according to knowledge, and she's not dealing with you right. It is not going to be a good marriage. It's going to be a terrible marriage. You're always going to have a headache. You're always going to be in turmoil and in suffering because you're not treating each other according to how the Lord wants you to treat each other. See, we have to treat each other according to how the Lord wants us to treat each other. And that's exactly what this scripture just said. By treating that woman with honor, you have to honor when she does right. You have to dwell with her according to knowledge so that you know when to check her and when to honor her for the things that she does right. Keep going.
To the next verse.
Go.
Con. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind.
Was it? Read that again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind.
So you have to be read that one more time. Dang.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind.
No. Be ye separated.
Be ye all of one mind.
Be ye of yourself.
Be ye all of one mind.
You have to be ye all of one mind. Don't let America try to separate you. Because that's America's goal, is to try to separate you from each other. That's Satan's goal too, is to try to separate you from each other. Try to get you to fight against each other. What you have to do is you have to work together and be of one mind, working together for the goal that the Lord has set before you. You got to work towards that goal together. You got to build a family together. Can't do it alone. Read that again. Habal.
Salakia, you like, what did you say? Salakia.
Read it again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another.
Yeah, you can't fight for this sexist thing where we fighting against each other. See, we can't let America destroy us with that. We have to overcome that, and we have to be of one mind, the man and the woman being of one mind. Man, you can't fall for women not wanting you, because black women, they definitely want black men, and black men definitely want black women. We just have to learn how to dwell with each other according to knowledge. We have to learn how to dwell with each other perfectly, instead of dwelling with each other how we've been dwelling with each other here in America. We can't dwell with each other like that because that destroys us. But it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much it doesn't matter. What matters is that you are dwelling together in knowledge. You're dwelling together in knowledge and having one mind together. No matter how much money that man can provide for you, that doesn't matter, because that's what a lot of women are fixated on. How much can that man give me for money for my rent? How much can he give me? Can you pay my rent? Can you pay the food for my children? Like, I seen a post where a brother was saying like women, you'll barely know them, and the first thing they want you to do is pay for their rent, which is diabolical. It's diabolical. That off the bat is going to be a terrible relationship. Off the bat, it is going to get you nowhere, because all you're fixated on is what you can achieve and get out of that man. Women, you cannot be like that anymore. You cannot be like that. You have to work together. I was about like always so fixated on who's going to pay the bills. Why don't you work together to pay the bills? Work together through the struggle. We can't even work together over the struggle because we're such in emotions. We have to take the emotions out and we have to dwell with each other according to knowledge. Read that again.
Hold on one comment. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another,
And that's
love
what
as
hold on, that's
Salakia.
what we lack. We lack compassion for each other. We're not even in one mind. We lack absolute compassion for each other. The compassion that we don't have for each other, it's just not there, because all we care about is what we can achieve and get out of each other. And because of that, there's no compassion. These relationships that you see in the world, there is no compassion for each other. No compassion for the black man or how he's feeling. There's no compassion for the black woman and how she's feeling. You have to care for each other. You know what? You have to care for each other. Start from the top again.
Hold on one comment. First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be be courteous, courteous, Salakia. courteous.
Courteous.
That's the verse, Lakia.
Read it again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous.
Wait, hold on. Read that again. Say it again.
First Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren, be
Wait, hold on.
pitiful.
Read that part again. Read it clear. Hold on. Sorry.
Love as brethren,
It's hard to hear. It's like muffled on your end. Hold on.
love as brethren.
Yeah, it's hard to hear you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Is this better?
Hold on. Love as brethren. I don't know why that brethren part is hard for you to hear through, but love as brethren, because there's nothing more. It's nothing more, stronger than the love of brethren. Be pitiful and courteous. We have to love each other just like you have the love of the brethren. Like brothers, they love each other. We love each other and love the brethren, but you have to love your wives also. You have to love your wives. A lot of people they don't love their wives. They'll get together and then the love that they have ends. That love that you get at the very beginning, you were supposed to keep on recreating that love. It is now your mission to recreate that love and to keep it until the very end. But we're not taught how to do that because we're out there doing everything on our own. We're out there learning from our oppressor on how to love each other. Give me Matthew chapter 12 and verse 27.
Hold on one con.
Got it?
Hold on one con.
Go ahead when you got it.
Matthew chapter 12 and verse 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified,
Say again.
and be Matthew chapter 12 and verse 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified.
But go to verse 29.
Matthew chapter 12 and verse 29. Or else how can one enter into a strong man's house?
See, this is what you got to understand. These oppressors, they have entered into the strong man's house and they have they have destroyed our houses. But by how? They have destroyed our families by how? Keep on going.
Hold on one con. And spoil his goods.
They have spoiled the goods that what are a man's goods?
Food?
What? No,
Food?
no,
Uh,
no. that's that's you. That's funny. No, what are a man's goods? Think about it.
uh, Slovakia, I don't know.
A man's goods is his family's, his children, his wife. Those are his goods. And if someone comes and spoils them, how are they able to spoil those things? How are they able to even get in there in the first place if this is a strong man? Keep on going.
Hold on, one con. Except he first bind the strong man.
Mm. This is how the oppressor has done it. He first binded the strong man. He got him kicked out through the system that the American people have made through America. The system of America, that the system that they have made and set up to be able to get you out of that house. They have kicked the strong man out of the house. That's how they binded up the strong man so that now they can control the household. They can control the families. This is why black families plummet. We plummet because the oppressor has disrupted our families. I bet you if the oppressor never put any hand in any of our relationships or never had any influence in any of our relationships would be flourishing at the top. I mean, back in the day, our relationships were flourishing. Like I was saying, our relationships way back when were flourishing. That was the number one on the charts. But because now the oppressor has put his hand in our families, now, now we're plummeted. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. See, these people have come and told they have completely deceived you, thinking that they have civilized you and made you a better people. Because without them, you're nothing. They have made you to really believe that. But that is an absolute lie because with them, everything has been destroyed. With them, black and Hispanic and Native American families have now been destroyed. Because without them, your families thrived. See, you had Juanito who was over there having, she had 3 wives, and each and every one of them had 20 to 30 children. And they was all happy. You had women that were living in the hood that were happy with her 14 children that she had. They were happily married with that black man. They was both taking care of those kids. But now, the women out here doing it by themselves because they have been tricked. They have been deceived into believing that they got to do it by themselves, that they got to do it of themselves. Read that scripture again.
Hold on, one con. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 29. Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man?
See, they have binded up the strong man and spoiled the man's goods, spoiled the strong man's goods by putting their children in the school systems. They have spoiled that man's goods by really putting the influence on that black, Hispanic, and Native American woman who influenced the children. They've now gone to her, and she's the one who influences the children and raises them up to have the thought process that they have today. And because he's influenced her, now our children grow up to be the Leviticus. They grow up to be effeminate, and they grow up to deal with each other emotionally. That's why you see a bunch of gang banging and a lot of unaliving each other now, because a lot of brothers are emotional. They're not taught how to deal with their emotions. They're not taught how to deal with these things, but they're taught how to just shoot it out and just lash out, handle it quickly. That's what they're taught. They're not taught how to deal with it like men. Read that again.
Matthew chapter 12 and verse 29. Or else, how can one enter a strong man's house and spoil his goods except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house?
Hmm. See, our marriages have been destroyed because we have let the influence of America get on our people. The influence of America has gotten to our women, and now they believe that they don't need no man. That's what America tells them. They don't need no man. We don't need no man. We have America. I don't need no man. I could do it on my own. That's what our women have been taught. And that's what that's who they're influenced by. They're not influenced by their man, but they're influenced by America, by that white woman. A white woman who's the one who started this sexist thing. They have started this sexist thing to destroy us. Who are they shooting out there? Yeah. Was that it on there?
Hold on, one God.
Um, Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Slovakia chapter what? And verse.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Hold on, one God. I got it.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. See, this is, if you want to know how to have a strong marriage, you got to understand this order first. You have to understand the order of the household. It's like of how it's supposed to be because the Lord, He set it up for you. He set everything up. He gave you a blueprint on how it should be set up and how your marriage should be set up and how it should be ran. He gave you a whole blueprint. All you have to do is follow it. All you have to do is follow it, and your marriage will be perfect. I'm telling you, your marriage will be perfect. You just have to follow that blueprint that the Lord gave you. Both parties have to follow it. Go ahead. Come on. Go ahead and keep on reading.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Oh, hold on. Start that over again.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
See, what you have to
And
understand is
the,
falling out of this order that we're supposed to be in. This order that the Lord gave us, we're falling out of it. The head of every man is Christ. So the man have a person that they have to respond to, that they have to to how can what's the word I'm looking for? They have someone that they have to someone blink. They have someone that they have to respond to. They have someone that they have to report to. Now keep on going.
and the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. See now, what makes the woman better than the man? If the man have someone that they have to report to, then the woman should also have someone that they have to report to also, which is what? The man. This is how the household is supposed to be ran. Not being out all freely willy by yourself thinking that you can do it on your own, but there's an order and a structure that the Lord has set up and that's supposed to be ran in each household. Supposed to be ran in each household. It's a whole order, and it goes all the way up the ladder. Keep on going.
And the head of Christ is God.
Dang, so even Christ himself has someone that he has to report to and that he has to check in with. And that's God. That's the Lord. That's the most high in Christ. It's like that's the most high that he has to check with. He has to check with him. And everything he does, he doesn't do of himself, but he does what the Lord tells him to do. Christ, he never did anything of himself. First, he checked with the Lord to see if it was okay. And that's how we have to be. As it goes, it trickles down. And it's a whole lot of that trickles down. You have Christ. But you have the Most High who tells Christ what to do, and Christ checks with the Most High. You have Christ who tells Commander Johanna what to do, and Commander Johanna checks with Christ. You have Commander Johanna, and it just keeps going down with all the men in rank and order. And then when it goes down to the households, you have that man. And that man is the he's the top in the house. And that woman is supposed to check with that man. And it keeps on going down to the children. Now the children are supposed to check in with the mom. And it's a whole beautiful system that the Lord has set up. And because we don't operate our households in this system, our households fail. They fall. Because we don't operate in this system. We don't operate in decency and order. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 Corinthians real quick. Give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
Hold on one count, I got it.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Oh, there it is right there. Like the scripture says, let all things be done decently and in order. Everything has to be done decently in order. You can't just go and do everything on your own, but you have to do everything in decently in order. So that woman, she has to listen to that man, just like that man has to listen to the man above him. And the man above him has to listen to them. And it keeps on going all the way to Christ. And Christ has to listen to the Most High. It's an order that the Lord has set up for us to follow. And if we're not following or we're not in that order, everything gets messed up. It messes up. And bad things start to happen. That's why we have to follow in that order. Because right now, the order that America has set up is, that woman could be over the man. And now it's chaos in that house. It's chaos because everybody's trying to please that woman in that house, and she's leading everybody astray. Leading people in the household to be like Leviticus. It is a household of destruction. That's why when you see two women get together, what ends up usually happening? It ends up being a relationship that is completely full of chaos. Like I said, that woman, she was afraid to be with another woman because of how dangerous it was. The relationship became so dangerous and so violent that she was afraid. But with the man, with the woman, a woman will be protected by that man. She'll have the protection of that man. She'll have the guidance from that man. She'll have the things that she needs from that man if he is up to par with what he's supposed to know, with the knowledge that the Lord, that's how it's supposed to be. But it's not, because we're taking the knowledge from America instead of taking the knowledge of our own culture. Instead of taking the knowledge that the Lord has given us, we take this knowledge that America gives us and it's destroying our marriages. So to fix your marriage, you should learn how to even have a marriage. You should learn how to first begin with choosing a wife. You have to learn how to choose a wife, first of all. Learn what to look for and what you're dealing with so that you can be aware of what to expect. You have to really look into it and learn and be taught how to be a man, on how a man should be a husband. You gotta be taught these things. You can't just grow up knowing these things. I mean, you see it as our people. We're not taught these things, and we become the most destructive people. become the most destructive. Because now everybody looks at us and they see, oh, they got such terrible money. They're just such a down low people. They're such terrible marriages. They're such terrible people. They're always unalive. They just look at us. They look at us terribly because we learn from such terrible people. So, blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, you can't learn from such a terrible people anymore. But you have to learn from the Lord, who requires you to do everything in decently in order. Requires you to do everything in decently in order. The oppressor, you don't do nothing in decent in order. Um, Read that one more time.
1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Yeah, let all things be done decently in order. You want to have a good marriage or fix your marriage, you have to learn the roles that the Lord has set up for you. You have to learn your role in that marriage. That is a successful marriage, knowing your role and knowing your place in the marriage. Because if you don't know your role in that marriage, it's not going to end up being well. Because you're going to have the woman thinking that she can be the ruler or the authority in the relationship. And now you're going to have that man butting heads with the woman. That's how most of these relationships are ran. Where both the woman and the man are butting heads all the time. I mean, the man, he already got to go butt heads with his job. He already got to go butt heads with, shoot, everyone on earth. But then he comes back home to butt heads with that woman too. I mean, dang, that's oppression. These women, instead of being the thing that oppresses that man even further, be the thing that causes that man to have peace and rest. Be something he can come home to and have rest. Be his peace. Give me Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22.
Hold on one comment. I got it.
Go ahead.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Read that one more time.
Salakia. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands.
Woman, you have to submit yourselves unto that man. You have to submit yourself unto him. That's what is gonna take in a marriage. You can't just go around doing your own thing. If you want that man to lead you, you have to submit yourself unto him. You want a good relationship, you have to submit yourself unto him. You can't be butting heads with this man every which way. It's not gonna work. A relationship like that is not gonna work. That's why the Lord set it up perfect for you. You want to know who is supposed to be leading in the household? The Lord set it up perfectly for you. He said that man is the man who's supposed to be leading in the household. That's why it's so important who you choose from the very beginning. Women, you have to know who to choose also. You have to know who to choose also. And the best option you could ever have is letting your father choose for you. That's the best option you could have. Or you could choose. It's the best option you could choose is letting your father choose for you. Because he knows what to look for. He knows what to look for in a man that's going to be good. But you're going to look for everything that is completely terrible. You got women out here who love to completely choose the most terrible man out there. Terrible choice. They choose the most terrible man. And then ask why are men so terrible? Men are just terrible. Well, it was your choice and your taste in the man. But if you want a relationship that's going to be stable and that's going to last, let your father choose that man for you. That's what you should do. Read that scripture again.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. as unto the Lord.
Say it again.
Verse
It
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands as unto the Lord.
as unto the Lord, as you would unto the Lord, submit yourself, woman. You should submit yourself unto your husbands as you would unto the Lord. Keep on going.
Hold on one con. Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife.
Hey, there it is again. For the husband is the head of the she. He is the ruler over thy wife. He's the one that leads you and makes all the decisions. It's decision making. When it comes to going out and wearing a certain clothing, he could tell you to change those clothes. He could tell you to change your clothes depending on what you wear. Because he knows how other people are going to perceive you. He knows how other man thinks. So you going out in these horse clothes, it's not gonna fly. It's not gonna look so good. Because then you're putting yourself in harm's way and he knows that. That's why it's so important that you listen to that man and you let him make the decisions for you. Let him decide for you. Read that again.
Hold on one con. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife.
Because like the scripture said, the husband is the head of the wife. He's the head
Even
of the wife.
as Christ.
Keep it going.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
And even as Christ is the head of the church. Christ is the ruler over the church. He decides what goes on, what happens. He decides what we should do. Just like the man decides what that woman should do. Christ is he the ones who delegates what goes on. Just like that man, he's supposed to be delegating what goes on in the household. So no pork, shrimp, crab, lobster can be in that household. The man is not going to allow it. It shouldn't. But women, you have to submit yourself unto that man. You have to listen to that man just like how brothers listen to Christ. You have brothers in there that listen to Christ. You have to be like that. You have to listen to that man. Keep on going.
Oh no, one con. And he is the savior of the body. Verse 24.
Give me Ephesians. Go to verse 25.
Hold on one con. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
But brothers, you have to love your wives. It goes both ways. It's not always only speaking on the woman, it's speaking on both because this relationship takes two. It goes both ways. And it cannot be done if one side is failing. They both have to be perfect, loving each other and doing what is correct. Meaning, men, you have to also love your women just like your woman is also obeying you and loving you. There's something that both parties have to do for this relationship to work. Both of you have to be following and doing what the Lord said to do. Read that one more time.
Hold on one con. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
And how did Christ love the church?
Salakia, I don't know.
Hmm?
Salakia, I don't know.
Christ loved the church by correcting the church. He correct and taught them. Meaning you have this is why it's so important that you deal with your wife according to knowledge, because you have to be able to correct her properly, not emotionally, properly, according to knowledge. You have to be able to correct her when she's wrong, and you have to be able to apologize when you're wrong also. You have to be able to show her that the authority can sometimes mess up too. You can't just be what do they call it? Can't be a tyrant. You got to show that you're really here for her and you're really here to make the best decisions for her. You can't be a hypocrite. But you have to be able to show her that, hey, sometimes you can make a mistake too and be able to apologize for it. But when she's wrong, you have to be able to correct her properly so that she knows not to do it again. Keep on going.
Hold on, Colin. And gave himself for it.
And gave himself for it. And that's what we have to do for our woman. We have to give ourselves up for our woman. If her life is in danger, well, you are required to give up your life for her. See, let's say your wife needs a kidney. You're required to give up a kidney. You're required. Because your job as a man is to die for that woman. Your job as a man is to die for your people. It's your job as a man. And you have to love that woman. You have to love that woman by making sure that she's correct, that she's right, that she's raising these children up right. Read it again.
Hold on. Ephesians chapter 5 and 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
Yeah, you have to love your wife. Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. A lot of us, we don't even love each other. A lot of it is just for content. We have to love each other by doing what's right and doing what's correct. That's what we have to do. We have to do what the Lord told us to do by loving each other, by keeping the laws of God. We can't let your woman go out and do anything that she wants and go out and be all nilly-willy out and just showing her tail to the world. You have to correct your woman according to knowledge. When it comes to these birthdays and comes to these holidays and everything, you have to be able to correct that woman. You can't just let her go on out and doing whatever she wants. Because there have been plenty of brothers who have done that. And that woman destroyed them. So, I mean, you got Adam. Adam's one of them. Letting his wife go and do whatever she wants. And then end up tricking him. So you have to be able to know when to correct your wife or your woman, so that you're not letting any evil get into your household. Because you gotta be real careful. See, the woman will come with these sweet things and come with in the most subtle way. They'll come, oh look, we could just do this. I mean, it's just for the house. I mean, we could put it all in the house and it'd be something that's worse than something satanic. You gotta be real careful on how you deal with this woman. And you have to deal with her according to knowledge. For that reason, because, brother, these women are very, very sneaky sometimes. But with that, This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under the command of Jonah Hanna. I read the security announcements. This is the ISPK security announcements. We are the ISPK started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Mashra means tenth in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory and it's whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the Feast of Dedication, the Hanukkah, the 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days, starting Sunday, 14th December 2025 for 8 days. You can find this and read it in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. And if anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, Amajum, which means to stand. I'm going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Individual Amajum Shabbat, Amajum, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. Yadi Matal. We're going to turn and face the sisters to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Individual Amajum Shabbat, Amajum, Barak, Yahweh Shema Allah Hashem Yahushua. Yadi Matal. Class dismissed.